Of all of Captain America's villains, who do you like the most? I've got a rare comic book that's the first appearance of one of Captain America's most notorious villains. Let's take a look. Okay, what I have here is Tales of Suspense featuring Iron Man and Captain America, number 65 from 1965. The creative team was the best to ever do it, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. Come on, look at this cover. Jack Kirby absolutely killed it on this cover with both Iron Man and then Captain America, Bucky, and the Red Skull. I love having old comic books like this featuring Jack Kirby's art and Stan Lee's writing. This book goes for about $600 in high grade. Now, mine is not high grade, but I think mine is in, good enough condition that, I still wanted in my collection. Obviously, we've got some stuff going on up there in the top right corner, but this is still one that I would want to display on my wall of comics that I have over here to my left, because this is a key issue. It's the first appearance of the Red Skull in the Silver Age, George Maxson, the first Red Skull in a retelling of the story from Captain America Comics number 1. So that's what makes this comic significant. Now, there were multiple Red Skulls, the first one being George Maxson, and then there was Johann Schmidt, who was retroactively established as the true Red Skull and appeared first in Captain America number 7. But as you may know from watching this channel, for me, comics really kind of start in the Silver Age. There was some great and historically important stuff in the Golden Age, don't get me wrong, but I think comics really became closer to what they are today, and they brought in all the characters and concepts that we know and love today about comics in the Silver Age, with characters like the Flash, Green Lantern, Iron Man, the Hulk, and more. So let me give a little background on the Red Skull, George Maxson. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be saying the Third Reich as opposed to the word that starts with an N. I think that's a little bit safer for TikTok. But basically, George Maxson was an American who betrayed his country by joining the Third Reich Party. Adolf offered Maxson a position as Minister of All American Industry upon a successful takeover of the country by the Third Reich. Posing as the Red Skull, Maxson sabotaged the very planes he sold to the U.S. military, while also attempting to assassinate key members of the U.S. military. Maxson eventually attracted the attention of Captain America and Bucky after, as the Red Skull, he unalived Major Croy. He would eventually start using a lethal jolt of electricity he called his touch of death to take out military officials. There were times where it seemed like the Red Skull had passed away, but he actually ended up being alive. And eventually it would be revealed that Maxson was merely a pawn posing as the Red Skull, because of course John Schmidt was the actual and real Red Skull. So yeah, I just think this is a really interesting book. I think it's really cool that, this book in high grade could hold such high value of $600. And it's a book that I'm just super happy to have in my collection.